It's good to see you again in South Africa. I still want to ask you about your son's case because that is an injury from the sports. Could you?
Well, what we thought it was an injury because he was playing with the other kids and he fell and he broke his leg. When we got to the hospital, it was discovered that he had a bone marrow infection on that very injured leg.
A bone
Marrow.
Bone marrow. Wow.
Yes, a bone marrow infection. They call it the cryptococcal myelitis. So they operated on him the same day we brought him to the hospital. He was wheeled to theater. He had the surgery to have the bone marrow cleaned out, the infection cleaned out. And then he was kept in hospital for a week. A week later, they opened him again on the same spot. And then he was kept for 2 more weeks. 2 weeks later, I went there and he was pale. His lips were turning purple. He was on a drip and he wasn't looking good, so to speak. So I spoke to the doctor and I asked him if I can take him home. He advised me against it, but I took him home anyway. And we started doing Paida.
Where?
On the wound.
On the wound.
On the wound.
But it is painful.
He was crying.
Okay.
But we did it anyway. It was painful, but a week later he was back in school. And now, even till today, my son, that wound hasn't given him any kind of problem that was expected, which was it would be painful when it's cold, that sort of thing. They were telling me when the wound feels the cold, it would be painful and stuff like that. But we haven't experienced any of that. And to this day, because when I asked them to discharge him, we were told that if it happens that the infection comes back, I should bring him back. And then I asked, but how would I know that the infection is back? Because I didn't know before until he had a broken leg. They said they told me the symptoms, which would be things that look like ringworms on his head, and
but it never happened after that.
Never.
Paida.
After Paida.
All the problems are gone.
All the problems.
Great. Thank you so much.